Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to War Thunder. Today, finally a replay where I become top of the team. This is the first time I think it's happened to me, and I want to attribute it mostly to luck rather than skill at this point. We're on the lovely Vietnam map. I still am struggling to figure out what is a good spot on this map, but fortunately this game mode made it a bit easier because there's only one cap. So, that means just go to the cap, or at least in the vicinity of the cap, and try to shoot stuff up. We're doing realistic battle today, so no HUDs, no something like that. It's not really going to be a factor. Something has already been spotted, and I'm going to turn that off, because I don't need to be able to see if that is a hostile tank or not. I'm operating in the British/Polish Firefly Sherman. And I am quite liking this machine, despite hating it early on, because I had absolutely no idea how to use it, where to park it, and what good sniping spots are. In this game, I think it is much like with most modern games these days. You need to figure out the maps. Map knowledge is such a critical factor in winning in War Thunder, or at least doing well in War Thunder, that without that, you're just cannon fodder. Anyway, early battle, not particularly interesting. I'm just following a couple of our Pumas around to see if there is anything to shoot at. Because I know that Pumas tend to run into stuff first. There's already an enemy detected up ahead, and my Sherman and my Sherman friend up there are trying to hit it. Now, we're both looking over to the right side, which is where the spawn, or sorry, where the cap is, and accidentally I run into this guy, so apologies to whoever's operating in this Sherman. I think it's Weedaboo. Not exactly sure. Going off against the target, and what do we have? I couldn't tell you. But at the moment there's not that much to shoot at for me. Because they're mostly, I think, fairly well concealed behind the bushes over there. So, driving into town. And this is where the camera starts fucking me up. This is where it's going to get progressively more difficult to figure out what to shoot and where to go. This, by the way, I figured out player view, seeing what the player was looking at during the replay. So I'm going to go with that. I already have the M4 up ahead, which got killed by the Chaffee, an M24. I need to figure out where that guy is, because without knowing that, it's going to be difficult, very dangerous to get into this town. So, waiting patiently, seeing if the Chaffee now wants to come forward, seeing if he's actually interested in overextending. I'm afraid he won't be, at least not yet. Damn it, these cameras are still confusing me. Yeah, there we go, there's the Chaffee. He just turned right for him, so he's likely to come up at some point here in front of me. So I don't have to do much, but wait. And instead, it turns out to be T-34 that comes up. I crit him, he's on fire, and now I go for some more of his crew members. That's another crew member down. I use him as armor, park in front of him, go for the gunner, and that's the last crew member that I need. Crew knocked out, target eliminated. I was actually quite happy with this performance because it made it for a bit more of a smooth operation, rather than just shooting a tank up and hoping that it dies. I'm slowly starting to learn that I need to kill the crew, or rather where I need to be shooting in order to kill something. So, what do we have next? Well, we have Chaffee up ahead. Let's turn this on for the moment. Because this is the Chaffee that killed the other guy. And I think the Stug is, I don't know, trying to get out of the way? I'm not sure. At any rate, the 50 cal on my tank was enough to kill this guy. Further up ahead, we got a T-34. And I'm trying to figure out, can I shoot through this wall? And if yes, what angle do I need? So I've just kind of guesstimated. There is the target. Aim it. Snapshot. Hit. Crew knocked out. Very nice. That's another kill. Third kill so far. T-28 coming up. And I kind of fluff this, because I don't exactly take the time to aim. Because I thought, well, I'm extending a bit too much of my sight to this T-28. I don't really want to do that. But fortunately, he wasn't even interested in me, so I'm able to knock out his crew. Fourth kill. So far, so good. What else do we get? M4A5 in the cap. There's a M4, I don't know, something else. Again, trying to use the binos to spot and then see if I can get a shot right through the wall. But it's turning a bit difficult. He's behind the rocks. So at the moment, I cannot really do that much to help. Looking ahead, there's the M41M. Not exactly sure what that is. I suspect it's a TD. Tank destroyer. And I'm deciding, you know what, I'm gonna just at least briefly go hold down here. Because I got a decent spot. I might be able to make use of this. Do some Overwatch for my allies who are working over the guy in the spawn. And making sure that they don't get shot at. But seeing as the Panzer IV-M is already moving up, I can just move along and trust that he's going to be safe. And I don't mean the Panzer IV-H here. The Panzer IV-M that is currently in the cap. Alright, what do we got? I am not supposed to know. What do we have here? Nothing yet. At this point I'm completely oblivious to the fact that there is something coming up this road. Or coming down this road, potentially. Look at that. Hello, Sherman. Ammunition exploded. The shot was actually really, really low. I should have hit the side of the turret. It would have probably been a far safer bet. But hey-ho, this guy just kind of drove in front of me and I snapshotted a kill. Seeing if anybody else is interested in trying to play that game. Arguably, I should be lit up on the map. Because, well, I just got a kill. Very close to an enemy vehicle, so I believe that puts me on the map. And here I run into a KV-2 after getting another kill on a KV-85. Now I have a bit of a problem, but I don't know it yet. I get another hit and I kill, I think, his loader. But the more observant of you may realize that I just ran out of AP shells. I don't carry that many of them because I generally don't live long enough to make it useful. So, at this point, I'm wondering why the hell can I not pin his turret anymore? Why am I struggling to get shots? Why am I struggling to get kills? It's because I'm firing high explosive. Oops. Side of the turret, of course, it just doesn't do anything because it's high explosive. And my high explosive has just far too little pen to do anything of consequence against this KV-2. But I suspect at this point, the KV-2 has surrendered. I suspect that the KV-2 has rage quit. Because he's just not moving, he's just not doing anything. I think the guy left. Because he was so badly damaged. And supposedly a KV-2 already has a pretty poor reload. But it just gets progressively worse as your crew gets knocked out. So I take a couple of shots at it. I go, you know what, maybe shot at the back. And I think at this point I go, oh, I'm firing HE at him. So I cripple him as badly as I can. Trying to do engine damage, but of course that doesn't go through. And I just track him and run off. I know that his loader is inoperable. I suspect that the player has left. So I'm just going to leave the guy over there for somebody else to kill. While I head over to the cap, where I need to load ammo badly. Because I don't have anything left. I got 3 HE shells. This was very risky as well, just exposing the back of the tank like that. So popping some smoke shells. Trying to at least make my approach a bit safer here. But I kind of fluffed that smoke shell. Or that smoke grenade. So right now, just sitting patiently to see if anybody's actually going to be pushing onto the cap. Doesn't seem to be the case, so I can move forward. And that's going to require me to cap it. Oh, great. HE only. But that's a friendly, I believe. Yep, that's a friendly. HE only. I don't have anything else to shoot him with. Well, if any enemy turn up at this point, but at this point they have lost quite a lot of their team members. So, capping it, taking cover behind the building here, or behind the rock here. And at this day, I think I needed to get a assist for repair. I wasn't quite expecting to get it, but there we go. I was able to repair the Panzer IV F2 along with the guy. Speeding up his repair, and with the cap confirmed, I am actually getting AP shells again, finally. Very nice. Popped some smoke grenades to keep him safe. He says thank you, and he drives off into the sunset. Incoming, SBD-3, very low. And who needs an anti-air gun if you get a 50 cal on your tank? That's a plane kill as well. Thank you very kindly. The M4 No, sorry, the Panzer IV F2 once again gets hit and damaged. I think he got tracked again. So at this point, driving off with this guy. Again, popping some smoke. Seeing if I can defend. Nope, he already died. Seeing if I can defend this guy and repair him again. Because repairing apparently does give you a nice monetary reward. I believe it's 1,000 silver lions or so. Popping smoke, keeping him safe. And I think at this point there were just very few enemy members or enemy team members left. So just sitting in the cap, waiting to reload, waiting to rearm, and essentially waiting for something to show up to kill. But very, very little turns up. Still, that was 6 kills, 1 plane kill, an assist, and a cap. And I was very happy with that performance. Skill? Maybe. I mean, the first kill on the T-34 I think was a good one, because I started targeting crew members instead of just going for shots on the tank itself. But as for the rest, some of these things were just sheer luck, as the enemy ran right in front of me and just happened to get shot in all the wrong places. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are, and if you have any suggestions for me to improve further, I'm all ears. Let me know down below in the comments. Thank you for watching. See you soon for more.